Hey guys, and welcome to my video. Today we're going to be looking at the new Samsung S charger. So this is the wireless car dock. We're going to be using it with a Galaxy S6, although you can also use it with an S5 or any QI enabled wireless charging smartphone. Now obviously the device itself still has a power cable which connects at the bottom, which is fine when it's in portrait mode, but when the device is switched to landscape, if you're using it as a GPS, in my opinion it looks quite ugly because you have the power cable sticking out. Also looked at other devices. There's an Aukey one, Aukey, which is about half the price of the original Samsung, and that's exactly the same. The cable sticks out the side. I do not know why these people haven't put the cable at the back so that the cable follows back through, or at least channels through the mount that actually sticks to the windscreen or to the dashboard. Having it sticking out the side, you're prone to knock it. It doesn't look smart. So I really hope that the guys actually do change that design. So let's have a look at the product. So here we have the packaging. Now obviously this being a Samsung branded product, it is optimized for Samsung phones. It will work with other QI enabled wireless phones, but as the packaging states on the back, just there at the bottom left, it is optimized for Samsung phones. So let's see what we get in the box. So as with everything, we have a ridiculously thick manual which covers every language on the planet. Here's the car mount itself. So it's a very good build quality, it's very sturdy. You get a nice big ball joint at the end there which gives you the full flexibility, and a very large suction cup which is controlled there by the lever, and that just releases the pressure to pull it off the glass. Now as demonstrated later on in the video, that suction is very strong. It is very difficult to pull that off the glass, so you don't run any risk of losing your phone out the window. So going around the edge of the holder, there's a black gloss cover which does finish it off quite nicely, as we can see there, if I can just about get it into focus. So that just finishes it off quite nicely, I think. There we go. So here we have the actual the part that actually holds the phone. So you've got the grips on the side which are not slow closing. They do they're sprung loaded. Some have a slow close function which is quite nice, and they're released there with a button on the back. So just removing the cover there, the part that actually wirelessly charges the phone is like a matte surface. If I can get that off. There we go. You can see it's a matte charging surface with the Samsung branding at the bottom. Now there's the adapter where you actually apply the power. Now I know that a few people have said, well, if this is wireless charging, then surely it doesn't need any power. Well, obviously the device itself needs power. So here we have the locking nut which screws onto the back, and then that applies the pressure to the ball, which all kind of makes it a lot more stiffer to move around. So just done that a little bit too tight there. There we go. So then that just clicks into there like so, and then tighten that up. Like so. And there's the complete unit. So here we have the micro USB lead, which is a relatively short cable and was quite difficult to open. There we go. So that just connects in at the bottom. So here we have the car charging unit that goes into the cigarette lighter. Now these have to be rated at 2 amp to wirelessly charge an S6, otherwise it doesn't always work. I've had mixed results. I've been testing some of the older chargers and it doesn't actually charge the device correctly. And finally we have the pad that you stick to your dash if you don't want to stick it to your windscreen. And this comes with 3M tape there, so it is a very good adhesion. Personally I don't like sticking these on my dash because once they're stuck you'll never get it off. There we go, and that's it. So let's mount it there and then lock that on. It's very strong. Nice soft back to it. So we're also plugged into the wire. So here we have an S6. So let's see if it charges. And there we have it. Detected it. You can see there, look. It really is as simple as that. Let's see if it charges actually through the... And it... Is it charging? Yes. And then to twist it we can just go that way. But the only annoying part is this cable sticking out the side, which makes it quite untidy. They should have put the cable behind, really, but the only way to make it neater is to do that. And then you can go that way. I'll go that way.